Have you ever heard about neuropathy? No? Well, it's about time you did. Neuropathy, in the simplest terms, is a condition where the nerves in your body get a bit out of whack. Imagine the nerves as tiny wires carrying messages from your brain to different parts of your body. Now, if these wires get damaged, the messages get jumbled, leading to all sorts of strange sensations. That's neuropathy for you. It can affect different parts of your body depending on which nerves are damaged. For instance, peripheral neuropathy impacts your hands and feet, while autonomic neuropathy affects your internal organs. There are other types too, but don't worry, we'll get to them in a bit. Also remember, neuropathy doesn't pick and choose. It can happen to anyone at any age. Neuropathy may sound complicated, but understanding it can be a real game changer. You might wonder, what causes neuropathy? Well, let's dive into that. Neuropathy, or nerve damage, can be triggered by various factors. One of the most common culprits is diabetes. High blood sugar levels can damage nerves over time, especially in your legs and feet. This is why neuropathy often affects folks living with diabetes. But it's not just diabetes. Injuries can also lead to neuropathy. A sudden blow, a fall, or any event that crushes, compresses, or stretches your nerves can cause damage. So, it's always important to take care of those bumps and bruises. Infections can pack a punch too. Certain viral and bacterial infections can directly attack nerve tissues and cause neuropathy. This includes infections like Lyme disease, shingles, and even some types of hepatitis. Exposure to toxins is another trigger. Heavy metals, certain medications, and excessive alcohol consumption can all lead to nerve damage. It's like pouring poison on your nerves, quite literally. But here's the kicker, sometimes the cause of neuropathy remains unknown. This is what doctors call idiopathic neuropathy. It's a fancy way of saying, we don't know why it's happening. This can be a bit frustrating, but it's not the end of the road. While the exact cause can sometimes be a mystery, knowing the common triggers can help in managing the condition. So, if you're dealing with neuropathy, don't lose hope. There are ways to manage it, and we're going to explore those in the upcoming scenes. So, how do you know if you have neuropathy? What signs should you look out for? Neuropathy can show up in many different ways because it depends on what nerves are affected. However, there are a few common symptoms that you might notice. You might feel a strange numbness, especially in your hands or feet. It can feel like your limbs have fallen asleep, but the sensation doesn't go away like it normally would. Another common symptom is a tingling sensation. This isn't your everyday pins and needles. It's more like a constant prickling that just doesn't seem to let up. Then there's the pain. Some people describe it as a sharp, jabbing, throbbing, freezing, or burning pain. It's not a pleasant experience, to say the least. And lastly, you might notice some muscle weakness. Simple tasks like picking up a cup or buttoning your shirt might become challenging. But remember, these symptoms can vary from person to person. Some folks might have one or two of these symptoms, while others might have them all. And the intensity of these symptoms can also differ. For some, they might be a mild annoyance, while for others, they might be severely debilitating. So, if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, it's important to get it checked. Don't brush it off thinking it's just a quirk of getting older or a result of overdoing it at the gym. Recognizing these signs early can be crucial in managing neuropathy effectively. If you suspect you have neuropathy, what kind of doctor should you see? Now, this is a question that might be twirling in your mind. The best person to turn to is a neurologist. These are doctors who specialize in disorders that affect the nervous system, and that includes neuropathy. They possess a deep understanding of nerves, their functions, and how they can go awry. To reach a diagnosis, they might conduct a series of tests. This might include blood tests, imaging tests like an MRI, or even a nerve function test. They might also ask you about your medical history, your lifestyle, and any symptoms you've been experiencing. This information helps them put together the pieces of the puzzle and determine whether you have neuropathy. They can then guide you on the best course of action and treatment. So, remember, if you suspect you have neuropathy, seek medical advice promptly. Are there any homemade remedies for neuropathy? How can you relieve the symptoms? These are questions that come to mind when dealing with neuropathy. Let's delve into how you can manage this condition from the comfort of your home. First off, regular exercise is not just great for general health. It's also a fantastic way to keep neuropathy symptoms in check. It promotes better blood circulation, especially to the extremities where neuropathy commonly strikes. Simple activities like walking, swimming, or even gentle yoga can be beneficial. But remember, moderation is key. Overdoing it can sometimes lead to more harm than good. Next, a healthy diet is vital. Eating nourishing food can help manage neuropathy. Your plate should be rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. These foods are packed with vitamins and nutrients that support nerve health. Also, try to limit intake of sugary snacks and processed foods. They might be tasty, but they don't do any favors for your nerves. Another important aspect of home management is avoiding triggers. For some people, alcohol and smoking can worsen neuropathy symptoms. If you are sensitive to these, it's best to avoid them. Similarly, if you find that certain activities or foods exacerbate your symptoms, try to steer clear of them. However, while these home remedies can provide relief and manage symptoms, they're not a substitute for professional medical treatment. Neuropathy can be a complex condition, and it's crucial to work with a healthcare provider to create a comprehensive treatment plan. They can guide you on the right exercises, diet, and lifestyle changes specific to your condition. They'll also monitor your progress and adjust the plan as needed. Remember, while you can do a lot to manage neuropathy at home, you're not alone in this journey. Your doctor is there to guide you, and it's important to communicate openly about your symptoms and any changes you notice. While these remedies can help, always remember to consult with your doctor before trying anything new. Your health is your greatest asset, and it's worth taking the time to manage it correctly. Let's quickly recap what we've learned about neuropathy. Neuropathy, in simple terms, is a condition where our nerves aren't functioning the way they should. It's like a phone line that's got a bit of static, interrupting the messages from your brain to your body parts. It can be caused by a variety of things, from diabetes and alcohol abuse to vitamin deficiencies and even certain medications. The symptoms can vary, but commonly include tingling, numbness, or pain, particularly in the hands or feet. It's these little signs that your body gives you, whispering that something's not quite right. If you feel these signs, don't panic. There are professionals out there who specialize in nerve health, like neurologists. They can provide an accurate diagnosis and treatment plan. Remember, home remedies such as a healthy diet, regular exercise, and certain herbs can also help manage symptoms. Understanding neuropathy can help you or your loved ones manage this condition better. Remember, knowledge is power. Before we wrap things up, we'd like to take a moment to connect with you, our viewer. If you found this video helpful, we'd really appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. This not only supports us, but also ensures you won't miss any of our future content. And speaking of future content, we'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions about neuropathy or suggestions for topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, please leave a comment below. We're always looking to provide the most valuable content for you, and your feedback is invaluable in helping us do that. Also, if you've decided to join our community by subscribing, let us know in the comments. We'd love to welcome you and thank you personally. On that note, thank you so much for watching. We know this isn't always an easy topic, but we believe in empowering you with knowledge. Remember, your health is in your hands, and we're here to help guide you on that journey. Stay tuned for more, and take care.